Good morning, everyone. It's been a long time since I ever shared a video on YouTube. I've been really busy and occupied bunches, and of course, massive trading opportunities in last 6-8 months. Volatility has massively increased. The pairs which used to move 20 pips now move 100 pips. Stop losses had massively increased, and you can't trade in higher time frames. You have to be on smaller time frames like M15, M5, even M1 and M3. I hope all of you have taken advantage of these trading opportunities and making gains. First of all, to begin this, unexpected times as this virus has spread around the world. We are in lockdown in United Kingdom, and I hope and prayers that all of you are safe. Stay safe, stay indoors, for yourself, for your families. That's important. That's all it matters. Uh, I'm going to look at US dollar, where I believe the US dollar is going in the next year. That's year and a half. Before this, I'd say this: challenge yourself. This is the greatest opportunity for you guys to practice and master this skill. This is a great opportunity. Some of you have been busy working in employments, businesses, family responsibilities, even wanted to do it, didn't have enough time. But now, because of this lockdown, you have an opportunity being presented to you, that you utilize this time on consistent basis to get your skills right, learn this. Whoever learn this can change your life forever. This is not a business where you need a lot of money to trade with. You can have £100 and you can make a decent amount of returns from it. Build a business from £100 investment. Which other business you can invest £100 or £200 and make a business from it? None. You need investment. This is one business where you can start with £100, £200, and you can build on this. In few weeks, in few months, you'll be in thousands. So this is an opportunity. This is a business where no investment is needed. What needed is that you have the skills, that you know how to trade. That's all it matters. So when you're practicing it, do not think about the money. Do not think how you're going to earn that money, how much money you'll be making in future. Just focus on the process. That's all it matters. That's all it matters. I hope you guys understand so far what I said. Please confirm. Yes, good. I challenged myself. I said, okay, I've been preaching recently, practice with $100, £100, and learn to build that into 500,000. Practice this. So let's say you have the knowledge of your system. You know how your system operates, the rules of your system, the steps of your system. You have that knowledge. Then I say, okay, go and practice this on unseen price action. You can use stimulators to that purpose. When I was trading, I didn't have that luxury of trading with stimulators. Now you have that technology. Stimulators are literally trading live markets of previous years as if you were in those markets. The only difference is it's virtual money. So you can experience live trading. Practice your knowledge there. Practice the execution of your knowledge there. Practicing knowledge is one thing. Ability to execute is another. And I always say this, it's like, you know how to drive the car, that knowledge. But to drive the car, you need to take lessons from instructor. He teaches you how to execute that knowledge. Trading is the same thing. It's the same method. So please utilize this opportunity. And I've been preaching this. Practice exactly as you will be practicing in trading live, and $100 is good enough. If you can't build from 100 into something, you can't build a 10,000 into something, or 50 grand or 100 grand. To that end, I also challenged myself. And I traded a $200 account. So I traded for 6 days to see the quality of my trading, to see where I am existing, sitting as far as my knowledge is concerned, my emotions are concerned. It's not easy to trade smaller accounts when you're trading big volume accounts. It's very difficult and challenging if you have to trade a small account. Because I've been trading high volume accounts, it was mentally challenging. And I'm inviting you to see this. The reason is, the point is this, that is the point I'm trying to make here. It's not the point that I traded successfully. The point is that you do not need a lot of money. You do not need a lot of investment. This is one business where all you need is to know the skills, to know how to trade. With a small amount of money, you can literally change your life. You can change your life forever. Life, your life, your loved ones, your family, people around you. So please focus on this. So I traded this small account, $200. I challenged myself with my students and colleagues. And the trading was done on 25th, 26th of March, 30th of March, and 1st and 2nd of April, 6 days of trading. We started with 200, as you can see, and completed at 668. That was the profit. Now 0.10 means 65 pence a pip. So I almost made 1,000 pips, almost 1,000 pips. That's what I made, 1,000 pips roughly. So I challenged myself also. I said, let me make a challenge. Let's go for it. Test my skills, test at what level I am, mentally where I am, emotionally where I am. And to make a point, and this is the point, that is one of the motivational factors that I decided to do this. You could see that you don't need too much money. I see a lot of students bragging about saying, okay, if we had a 100 grand account, we would have been more profitable than we were trading a £100 account. That's a wrong statement. If you can't trade a £100 account and build that up, you can't build a 100 grand account. You will blow up that account at some point. So it's important. It's extremely important you guys understand this. It's extremely important you understand this. Motivate yourself, inspire yourself. You do not need investment. You just need £100 and you can change your life. But that person will be the only person who can change your life, who knows the skills, the set skills. So focus on learning the skills, learning the process, master the craft of the process, master the execution of the process. And then that's all. It changes your life for good. So saying this, let's commence on a short analysis on US dollar. We are officially in a global recession. It was due from last year and a half. We were, all banks and institutions and hedge funds were waiting for the recession to commence. But we thought it will be initiated eventually by a US trade war against China, or US attacking Iran, or North Korea initiating a war against South Koreans. But to our surprise, it was triggered by this COVID-19 virus. And you could see we're living in history right now. Last time was Spanish flu in 1918, and today, now in 2020, we are living a moment in history which is never seen before. Even the Second World War was nowhere near to this. And I just hope and pray that your families and you are fine and good and safe, and stay indoors, stay safe, stay at distance, social distancing. Keep your immune system healthy, exercise, good food, vitamin C, D, zinc, and whatever the recommendations by the medics are. But stay safe and utilize this time. I say this is the biggest message. Use the whole reason I have decided to give this lecture and put on YouTube is to give you this message. Utilize this time. Use this time to learn this skill, to earn this skill, that you can trade profitably. You can change your life. And this virus ends, this dark days ends, you will have a skill, that you would have a source of income that not only can change your life, but can change the life of your family and loved ones. So please, I say this, focus on the process. Let's quickly look at US dollar. A brief look, I will looking very briefly on this. US dollar has been in this range from 103.87, 104 if round numbers, and also 88. It's been in this range for some time, and you can see the price came back to this resistance level, and since the price is retracing higher, every financial institution is waiting for the trigger to take place. Now, I think this move last month, candlestick close, which was March, and that's where really this virus initiated around the globe, has triggered this reaction. And this is a reaction of fear and uncertainty by the financial institutions. Now, how do we see this? I personally think now we're going to see this, that we're going to see the first phase, the first target levels for this, these. So the first target is 88. That's what I think. As long as the price doesn't break 104, you'll be looking for 80, 90 levels for the first target, and it's pretty definitive and certain. It's not just certain technically, but you could see the fundamental aspect and socio-economic aspects of the world and global economy. It's obviously clear that we are not going out of this for the next couple of months. Decent, good months. So as long as the price fails to break this, look for selling opportunities as a main direction again. Main direction again to the downside. This reaction is pretty strong. I'm not expecting the price to break 104. So that's what we think. Let's break it down a little more. You can see this reaction. Nice tweezer stops. Last week candlestick, nice tweezer. This is a standard retracement. Price looking for to make a low high formation before it rolls over. So this is retracement. Then retracement could be any area. Price can retrace at any area if it's liking. Depends. Use your strategies, whatever strategies you're using, to look for selling opportunities on US dollar, which means a decent buying opportunities on instruments like GBP, British Pound, Euro USD instruments, Australian dollar USD. You've got New Zealand dollars instruments like these. You will have decent selling buying opportunities on this with this move down. As you can see, those instruments has been in a sell mode right now because of this move. This move higher because of this trend on Euro USD was down. Let me show you the trend. You can see this. So now I'm expecting this retracement to take place, and we can easily expect the price around these levels. So you are looking at a decent retracement. That's the first phase of this retracement. That's what I think personally. So dollar, yes, outlook is pretty bearish, indication that the global recession is going to start. Global recession doesn't mean the dollar always falls, by the way. It doesn't mean, actually. Don't take in a sense. But yes, it's one of the most indicative form of technical analysis that you can utilize to your advantage. And guys, let me say this to you. You might say global recession is pretty worse for businesses, but for traders, this is the best opportunities. Price fell faster than it rises. Fall is sharp, fast and quick. So take advantage. My advice is select one pair, stick to that pair. One pair's up, because of this immense volatility, you have decent pips there in each pair nowadays. So you can select Euro USD is moving 100 pips, where you used to move 25, 30 pips. USD CAD is moving more than 100 pips. You used to move around 35, 40 pips. So take advantage of this volatility. Stick to one pair. Understand the process. Learn how to trade this. Master the skill and change your life. Use this lockdown as a resolution that fair enough, economic lockdown, shutdown, I'm staying at home. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, by the time this ends and I go outside again, I will be an absolutely complete trader. But said this, I wish you a very safe and time with you and your families. Look after yourself, and I hope you'll follow the message. Thank you.